Pisces, it's Nick and Nala, looking like she just got off a 9 to 5, exhausted. I hope you guys are doing good. This is for all my Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females. We're now covering the second week of June, and we have the new moon solar eclipse in Gemini this week. So what this means overall is that we are mentally evolving and expanding. So yep, no more time to think small, no more time to think of ourselves as small. We gotta dream big and expand, think outside the box, and communicate our ideas, communicate our thoughts, okay? All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested. And of course, you wanna follow me on Instagram. It's Nicloves with 2 eyes. And I just wanna send this little note out that please keep in mind, guys, that these are general, so it may not always resonate to the T with every single person. So just take what fits and leave the rest out. It doesn't always have to make sense to the T, but just take what resonates with you and the rest just ignore it, okay? All right, so Pisces, for this week, I wanted to do something a little bit different. My spirit just kind of drove me to this, so let's go with it. I wanted to get an affirmation for you guys. So you guys got, or we got, I am grateful. So this is something I want you guys to practice for this week. Gratitude. I feel like it's so underrated. We all just want, but then when we actually get things, we forget to be like, oh, you know what? I prayed for this. I'm so grateful for this. And also here, just like Cancer, your crown chakra is being activated. It's associated with Uranus and Aquarius. So a lot of you don't realize, or you forget sometimes, how unique, how different your mind is, and the knowledge, the insights that you receive on a day-to-day basis. You don't realize how like out there it is sometimes, and sometimes people are like, well, like what's Pisces talking about? What are they doing? But you have such unique insights. The way you view and see the world is different, is unique, and you gotta acknowledge that, and don't be afraid to express it. Don't be afraid to follow that, okay? I think a lot of you may be receiving a lot of thankfulness, a lot of gratefulness from other people, or you may be showing gratitude to others as well this week. But I think a lot of you need to be grateful to yourself for being you, and all the insight, all the knowledge that you receive, and just learning to own up to that and not be afraid to express it, not be afraid to share those crazy ideas or share those things that come to you, share your dreams, and believe in those things, okay? All right, so Pisces, when it comes to your health for this week, I think your body is speaking to you. Your body is speaking to you. You got to listen to your intuition, your gut feeling. If you have a problem or something comes up, I think you are intuitively going to know. You're just like, oh, something's not right. What's wrong with that? You're just going to know. You got to listen to yourself. And you also got to listen to yourself when it comes to dealing with people or certain situations. If you get a funny feeling, or you start to get a headache, or you start to feel nauseous or weird, like maybe it's the energy of that place or that person or that situation. Your body's telling you like, no, Pisces, be careful, don't go into that, or don't trust this person, and you ignore it. But sometimes our body is speaking to us. So I feel like your body is speaking to you this week. You got to really like observe and see what's going on there and listen to it, okay? Because I feel like you may be receiving a lot of signs, or certain things pop up and you're like, okay, like whenever I go see this person, whenever I talk to them, I always get a headache. Why is that? Why do I always get a headache? Or I start to always feel nauseous when I go into that building, or I eat that thing. You gotta listen to yourself. Maybe it's that person, maybe it's that place, or the influence is there, or the energy is there, or that food. You gotta listen to yourself, okay? Because I feel like a lot of you, sometimes you kind of have the answer within yourself, but you like ignore it. You're like, nah, it's not that, it's something else. Or you like second guess it, okay? So don't second guess yourself. Also stay hydrated this week. Drink a lot of water if you can. It's gonna help you kind of have that clarity and be able to kind of like pick up and listen to your intuition a lot more. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like there are new ideas, new creative endeavors, new beginnings here. You may be receiving or having an important conversation or running into important information from someone or to someone, and it's going to spark some kind of new idea. You're going to have some kind of new beginning and be communicating about these things back and forth, or to employees, to business partners, to colleagues, you know, classmates. There's something new coming in for you, and I think you may be becoming excited about it, or you're having clarity about maybe the direction of your life now, or of your business, or whatever. You're like, okay, I see this going here, all right, I'm ready to venture here. Or you just may be like feeling like, whoa, like you're just thinking of a lot of things and having a lot of bright ideas as well. So So communication is going to be really important for you guys this week. So make sure you're getting out there, talking about things, not keeping it to yourself, and being open to whatever you receive mentally, because you're going to be receiving a lot of things, a lot of ideas, okay? All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be another Pisces, possibly. Could be another Pisces or water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or possibly fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But doesn't have to be, guys. Like I always say, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out sometime this week. So it could be anyone. Always keep that in mind. Okay, so Pisces, I feel like here that your barrier of entry is becoming more strict. And what I mean by that is that you're not entertaining or just giving your love away to anyone anymore. Like I think maybe when you were younger or earlier, you used to just be more open, more free-spirited, like, oh, you can have a little love here, a little love there. And you were just really open to talk to anyone. And, you know, just like if you like someone, you're like, okay, cool. I feel like Pisces, not every Pisces, but even myself as a younger, I feel like I was really gullible, really open to anything. I just trusted people. Like I never second guessed it. I gave people a chance, always benefit of the doubt. But sometimes that can come back to bite us. And I feel like now you've learned that you gotta have a stronger, higher barrier of entry, not a low barrier entry where just anyone can come in, anyone can just come into your life and influence you and love you. No. I feel like now you're becoming a lot more selective and a lot pickier, having higher standards for who you let into your life and who you give your love to, because you realize this little heart of mine, this big heart of mine is sensitive and I can get deeply hurt. It can do a lot of damage and I gotta be more careful. I gotta protect my heart a little bit more. I can't just give my love away, because that gives so many people different opportunities and chances to hurt me, and I get really hurt easily. I can't just let anyone come into my life. So I feel like instead of just blocking love off and saying F love, I don't need anyone, like some people usually do, for Pisces, it's impossible. We can never do that. We may tell ourselves that, but deep down inside, we know we can't do that. We always want love at some point. And so you're like, instead of just blocking love off, I'm just gonna be more selective. I'm gonna be stricter about who I let come into my life. And maybe then, you know, I'll have a better chance of sorting through and filtering through the bad ones, the bad fishies, the bad cookies, okay? So I feel like you're still open to love. Maybe you're single, maybe you're in a relationship, or you're still in the midst, you don't know what's going on yet. But I feel like as you become more selective, you start to see that, wow, like certain people that I thought were gonna be in my life, if I would have just been a little more selective or a little bit choosier or waited a little bit of time, I would have seen that they were full of baloney and they were never gonna be anything important in my life. And I could have saved myself from heartbreak if I was just a little more strict with myself and didn't give them the benefit of the doubt, or didn't just let time by. I wasted time instead of just being honest with myself. So it feels like here that there's someone here who's kind of sad, and this could be someone new or in the future, so it could be past, present, future, that's feeling really sad or emotionally wounded, or maybe went through a loss or something, just not feeling emotionally really good, but really wants love, really wants to have that commitment, or wants to be happy, maybe wants someone they can introduce to a family or build a family with or have a home with. And I think they may be coming into your life, or maybe you're already communicating. You can kind of feel that they're emotionally wounded, or that they are needing love. And you're like, okay, you know what, I like you, but you're gonna need to meet some pre-qualifications here. We're gonna need to make sure of some things, because I just can't just be falling into anything, or I just can't be diving in just because I like you, just because I think you're cute and we connect and we have a good connection. That's not gonna cut it anymore. That's not gonna cut it. We need more. I need to see. You need to prove yourself to me. You need to prove that you're not gonna waste my time. How long is this gonna last? You say you love me, you like me. Okay, are you gonna like me, you love me for a few weeks, for a few months, for a year, or forever? Let's get that clear. Is there an expiration date to your love? Because I want something that's infinity, forever. So if you're gonna expire in a month, 3 months, a year from now, let's be clear here. Let's be honest with me. Just tell me, because I want something that's infinity and beyond and forever. And if you're not that forever type of person, that forever love, I don't want it. I don't want it. Don't come here ruining my life. You gotta tell me. And they're like, well, what if I tell you my love is organic? So, you know, like, it's fresh, it's clean, you know, so there is an expiration date, but it's organic, you know. And I'm like, you may be like, okay, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You're clever, you're smart, you're little smarty pants. But all right, you may be organic, your love is organic, but how consistently can you give me that organic love? How consistent can you give me that organic love? I love blackberries. Choose a plant or a fruit that you love. I love blackberries. I don't know why I love them. You're like, how many times can you bring me some organic blackberries? Is it for a month, 3 months, a year, forever? Or how much time? They're like, well, all right, I'll just prove it to you. Like, okay, so then we'll test this out. First month, they bring you blackberries the first month, every week. Then the second month, then the third month, then for a year, then for 2 years, and then after maybe 3 years, you're like, okay, all right, this person has been consistent. It wasn't just for a few months, for a year. I'll give it a chance. So this person's probably like, oh my gosh, Pisces, like, you're being so difficult. What the heck? Like, why are you making me go through this? You're like, I'm gotta protect my heart. Okay, I gotta know you're a real one. If you're a real one, you're gonna pass the test. You're gonna prevail. You're gonna keep going. If not, then you're not for me. They're like, oh, Pisces is being so difficult. Pisces being so picky or so needy. You're like, no, I'm just being very, really selective. So I think that this person really does like you and want something serious with you. I think they want to win your trust, or they want to build trust with you, because they know that's not easy for you to trust. And anyone who's been through deception, lies, betrayal, like, may have a little bit of issues with trusting people. And I think your problem is probably the opposite, that you trusted too many people, and that's what led you to certain situations falling apart. And she's like, now I gotta be a little bit more, you know, I gotta be a little pickier, and I can't just like trust anyone. So I feel here that you want something serious, you want something long-term, and so you're becoming more practical. You're becoming more strict with yourself about your requirements and pre-qualifications that someone needs to meet in order to like get that first date, or in order to get that relationship with you. And I feel like here you're really sticking to your morals, your values, and what you want, what you're looking for in a husband and a future wife, if that's something that you want, or just a life partner, right? And I feel that you're changing the way you go about relationships and what your needs are, okay? And so instead of just diving in and trusting the person, you're gonna wait to see how they act, if they're consistent, if they do what they say. Don't prove to me by your actions. Don't say you're gonna do something. Your words mean nothing to me. You gotta prove it. I gotta see your actions. So do as you say, not say as you do. Is that? Yes, do as you say. Okay, and I feel like you're gonna be investigating, getting more information about this person, watching their words, watching their actions, and just kind of seeing, okay, are they real or are they not? Are they consistent? Or are they just like flighty? One day they're good and then the next they're not. And you know, if their communication's all over the place, you're like, I can't trust this person. So overall, I feel like you're gonna be watching them and kind of like looking behind the scenes and seeing how they act. And I think that is probably the best thing that you could be doing for yourself, because you're gonna save yourself a lot of time, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of confusion from people who are just nonsense, who are not serious, you know? You want to know this person's serious. They're going to make that deposit. They're going to sign the contract. They're going to, you know, put themselves out there and show you through their actions, okay? So I do feel like this person is wanting to have something with you. I feel like they're looking for stability, someone they can build and grow with. They may have like a party or some kind of celebration coming up that they may want to invite you to, or you may see them there possibly. And I do feel like this person kind of likes you. They feel like you would be someone that their family or their friends would like, or that they would approve of, and that could be important to them. Like maybe this person loves their family, or they're really into family, okay? And they're just gonna be like thinking about you a lot, like, okay, like, all right, I kind of like this. I like this challenge. I like that Pisces is not easy. I like that they challenge me to be better, and like, all right, I actually feel like they're gonna be really turned on by your standards and how you carry yourself, okay? So don't ever feel like your standards or your qualifications are too much. You're like, oh, well, I like this person, so I'll give, I'll just let this slide. No, don't do that, okay? Because the right person is gonna live up to them and it's gonna be like, okay, no problem, I can do all those things. So always keep that in mind. All right, so we're gonna tap into the extended to get more information to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action and move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? So hopefully I'll see you guys there. We'll continue this on. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Wish you guys all the best, and I'll talk to you soon. See you in the extended. Bye.